Hi, so this is week number 3, and we are completing the information on the biological basis of behavior. You will be reading about sensation and perception. You're also going to see in the slides I make reference to consciousness. There's a short little brief activity for you to complete having to do with mindfulness as well. So the reason you need to know about sensation and perception, sensation, as you saw in the information about stress, has to do with being able to see through your senses. Do you see something that is scary, or do you, if you're on a roller coaster ride, that depth, that the heights that you're at, so you can see around you. So sensing has to do with sensory receptors, and it's taking a form of energy and then processing it in the brain. And you should know that, like, the different lobes of the brain and which one is attached with which sense. But other than that, you're going to just need to know some basic definitions. So then you move on after sensation, and you won't need to know, like, the parts of the eye and the parts of the ear and things like that. So then you move on to perception, and perception is the process of integrating, organizing, and interpreting sensory information. And in addition to knowing some of the perceptual principles, things like the Mueller-Lyer illusion and about perceptual constancy, we will eventually be talking about schemas. So you want to know about the perceptual set. And perceptual sets are really important in how we understand learning and memory. So pay close attention to those sections of the text. And with regard to exam number 1, you will have a 10-point trial having to do with understanding perception and explaining perception. So you'll see some of the visual illusions, I guess, is a good way to just kind of classify them all together. And you'll get a chance to try your hand at explaining why you were tricked or fooled by those standard illusions. As usual, always feel like you can get a hold of me in the messages section of your course. I certainly do read those, and if you would like to, you can get in touch with me, and I can meet with you after 4:30 if it's necessary that you want to have a meeting on campus. I'm available to do that with you. Let me know how you're doing. If you have any problems, have a great week, and I look forward to seeing your work.